It's my privilege to be able to share with you the results of our accreditation report that just happened at Cascade Christian Schools. And I first want to tell you how proud I am of all of our teachers, our staff, our administration, our parents, and our students to be able to go through such a rigorous process and to come out in the end where the team that came to see us saw our strengths and then showed us areas where we can strengthen our strengths. But why, first of all, do we do accreditation? Well, it's an outside look into Cascade Christian Schools based on standards, and we do that because we want to be the very best that we can be. And so that's why we compare ourselves to those standards, both with ACSI, Association of Christian Schools International, which really is who we are as a Christian school, and Advanced Ed, which is both national and international standards for schools, for very effective schools. And so we believe very strongly that we want to always be improving. So we not only take surveys of parents and listen to our stakeholders, but we really, really want to know how we're doing compared to other schools, both internationally and also nationally. So that's why that we do it. Now the process is really you start out with looking at the standards as our organization, and we started that several months ago. And you score yourself based on those standards, and then you provide evidence of why you feel like you're doing well or areas that you need to improve in. And you submit that to the accreditation team. Well, they bring in an external review team. Now for us, that was 11 people that came in to look at all of our campuses. And then they take a look at how we've scored ourselves, and they go into every single classroom, they meet with parents, they meet with students, talk with administration, look at all the evidence that we provided them, and they basically say how well we're doing, or they believe that we didn't score ourselves well, and then they provide a very specific report for us, which we're going to share with you. But there are 3 elements of that I really want you to be able to see as we move into the slides for the report. And that's the one thing you want to see is they have powerful practices, and those are the positive accommodations that you have. And boy, I love reading those, I tell you. And then they have areas of just opportunities of improvement, areas that they say that we recommend this to you. And then there's the area that we have in terms of an improvement priority. And those improvement priorities are ones that you need to really report back to the Accreditation Commission yearly. And so that is what we really want you to take a look at. For those areas that we have to report on, there were only 2, which I tell you was just really fantastic for us. So as you go through, I want you to really, really see what amazing team we have, amazing direction we're going to Cascade Christian Schools, and we had also people come and give us a thumbs up on that. So here's the report.
Cascade Christian Schools is a strong, mature Christian school with a committed school community. The administration, faculty, and staff serve with joy and enthusiasm, are committed to the development of the whole child, and naturally integrate the teaching of God's truth and character into the daily teaching.
The administration, faculty, and staff live their lives as biblical role models and provide a supportive nature that contributes to an environment that leads the student body to grow in their personal walks with Christ.
Powerful practice. CCS continually reviews, revises, documents, and communicates the mission and purpose of the school so they work towards student success. Interviews with staff members and parents indicated a clear understanding of the school's purpose and a shared love of it.
Powerful practice. In their pursuit to reach the whole person, the board and administration have developed, and faculty have implemented, effective educational programs that prepare students to understand their purpose and develop life skills to be successful. The school believes each child is created in the image of God and fashioned for His purpose and glory.
The board is commended for the strategic planning process, being functional, committed, and unified, strategic thinking and planning as a strength, committed to putting Christ first and training discerning leadership throughout their organization, intentionally educating from a biblical perspective.
Powerful practice. Cascade Christian Schools Board and leadership is commended for taking ownership of declining enrollment, seeking stakeholder feedback to determine root causes, developing a strategic plan to intentionally address this challenge, and taking significant action steps that demonstrate commitment to carry out the plan.
Improvement priority. Improve proactive communication of strategic plans and planning process to all stakeholders, prioritizing communication and relationship between strategic planning leadership and those implementing or impacted by the strategies.
Powerful practice. The board follows the policies of the school related to its role and responsibilities and is continually seeking opportunities to improve the school. They have confidence in the superintendent to carry out the day-to-day operations of the school. They give the superintendent appropriate authority in leading the school while advising him through the continued development of the school.
The Impact Learning Teams are a fantastic development in the Cascade Christian Schools system. The relationships between teachers, students, and staff reflect commitment and devotion to the ministry and vision of CCS. All stakeholders have embraced the new leadership and are moving ahead with hope for the future and unity of purpose.
Opportunity for improvement. Provide and coordinate learning support services to meet the unique learning needs of exceptional students.
Improvement priority. Develop a process to monitor, review, and implement a living curriculum guide that includes biblical worldview integration.
Cascade Christian Schools is commended for providing a safe and healthy environment for students.
Providing a safe and healthy environment was expressed as a key in the positive responses of stakeholders.
From observations of students, staff, and facilities, it is evident that Cascade Christian Schools has made significant strides to provide the staff technology tools to help with finding and retrieving information. Staff demonstrated an enthusiasm for the use of technology.
Opportunity for improvement. Develop a plan to improve the library media program, including technology, library space, personnel to address the effectiveness of students' ability to conduct research and fully utilize media resources.
Cascade Christian Schools has established and maintained a clearly defined student assessment system called the Measure of Academic Progress. The teachers participate in professional learning communities, ILTs, whose goal is to use these assessments by analyzing data during team meetings and providing intervention-based instructional strategies based on the results of the assessments.
Powerful practice. The school is guided by a thorough strategic plan that includes annual as well as long-term vision goals. The strategic plan encompasses a wide range of areas including student achievement, curriculum and academic program adoption, financial sustainability, and student recruitment and retention. The plan reveals schools' leadership awareness of areas of needed improvement.
Opportunity for improvement. Improve in the area of effective, consistent communication from school leadership to stakeholders regarding student learning, overall school effectiveness, and the achievement of school improvement and strategic goals.
The external review team, representing the Association of Christian Schools International and Advance Ed, wishes to express our deep appreciation to the CCS administration, faculty, and staff for their commitment to excellence, both academically and spiritually. The work and mission of the school is expressed effectively by its staff and faculty.
We commend the faculty for opening their classrooms and support staff for being transparent in sharing what they do and see at CCS. It is obvious that the faculty and staff are committed to excellence and continuous improvement.
We commend the parents who have committed themselves to supporting the schools by entrusting it with their children.
We commend the students for their participation in a process that has both educational and spiritual implications for their future.
So now, what about the results? I'm honored to be able to share with you that we have received our accreditation, and we have it over the next 5 years, which is the maximum allowed through Advanced Ed. And so this is a time to celebrate. So we did get our accreditation, and thank you so much for everybody that makes this the great school that it is.